Hello dear students, welcome back to Easy Engineering. Today we are going to study about array, how to add any element in the present array or how to delete the element from the array. So before going to start that, first of all we'll see the declaration of array. So we know that any array is declared in the form like, suppose we are having that array which is integer a of 10. Now this integer means the array A is having all the elements of integer data type. Then this A is name of array and this 10 indicates size of that array. So here we can say that data type, then after that we have to include name of the array and inside the bracket we have to mention this as a size. So this is declaration of an array. Now we know that any array is having number of elements but it is static data type. What it means? Initially we are declaring that size of array. Means in the example which we have taken, we have declared the array that is integer a of 10. It means that array A can have at max 10 elements. So suppose here I have considered the array student with the size 5. It means that at max 5 elements the student can have. So we can add the elements up to 5 but we cannot add the elements after 5. Means only 5 elements we can add in this array. So that's why this is called as static data structure. Now here the student array is having 3 elements A, B, C at the indices 1, 2 and 3. Now if we want to include or if we want to insert a new element in the array, we can insert the element at 4th place, we can insert the element at 5th place. If we want to insert the element at 1st, 2nd, at any location, at any position, we can insert the element. But if we want to insert that element at 4th position, which is already empty place, so here we can include it or we can insert it easily. Simply, we can assign it like student of 4 is equal to, suppose we want to insert a new element as B. So if we are assigning like this way, so it means that directly at 4th position the element D is inserted. But if we want to insert the element which is suppose for example at 2nd place or at 3rd place, then if we are directly writing student of 2 is equal to suppose B, then in that case what will happen? B will overwrite on B. So B will be deleted and that new element B will be inserted over here. So we don't want this. Means actually we want the previous element and then we want to insert a new element. So in that case what we have to do? First of all we have to shift the elements downside. Means we have to proceed like we have to take the element C at 4th place. Then we have to move the element B. And now we are having a place for new element. So now this array will be A and then here I am having B and C and this place is vacant. So now again if I am assigning student of 2 is equal to D, then I am getting this array as A, B, B and C. So this is insertion in an array. So we can insert the element at any place in the array, but if we are inserting the element at the end, then directly we can assign that array with that position the new element. But if we want to insert it somewhere like at 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd position or any other position where already the element is present, then in that case we have to shift the elements downside and then we have to insert the new element. Now in that case we have to consider the position where we want to insert. If we want to insert the element at 2nd position, then starting from the last element to the second position, we have to shift the elements downside and then we have to insert the element. In the same way, if we want to go for deletion of an element, suppose I am having the elements A, B, C, just like the last example. First of all, we have to declare that array. So here I am declaring that array as student char student of 5. Now this means that here this is the array student with the elements as character type and the size is reserved as a 5, means total 5 elements this array student can have. Now here we have included 3 elements A, B and C. If we want to delete the element 2, what we have to do? We have to simply overwrite it. Means if we are doing like this, means if we are overwriting the C on B, then we are getting it like A and C. So the element B is deleted. In the same way, we can do this for all other elements. So this is deletion in an array. Now, one more important thing, when we are adding any new element, means when we are performing insertion operation, in that case, initially if we are having size is equal to n, then after addition, after insertion of new element, we are getting that size is equal to n plus 1. And when we are performing deletion operation, in that case, for the size n, we are getting the size is equal to n minus 1 because we have deleted an element. So I hope you have understood the concept of insertion and deletion in an array. So in the next class, we'll see linked list and then we'll perform operations insertion and deletion on linked list.